Jamie Dimon has just issued a very serious warning about the economy. He's warning about inflation and something that's coming next. I remember the economic ninja warning about this, but now someone famous that runs a bank's warning about it. So let's talk about it because it sounds very, very important. And I think it's important because we need to understand where we are in this cycle and what comes next. Because if we understand what comes next, then we know where we're going. And I have to be very serious. And do me a favor, type 1 if you just want to make more. No. Don't type 1. Nobody type 1 yet. Type money if you want to make more money. Not because you're greedy, but because you want more choices in this world. And if you want more choices, you need to start making different actions. So let's do this. I got my pizza box. And do whatever you do, don't scan this. All right. Don't do it. Jamie Dimon says inflation will go up and employment will shift down. Wait, hold on. Scan it if you want to make more money. I'm not joking. This will make you a lot of money and the price is going up. And when it goes up and you see the ninja driving fancy cars and all this stuff and he changes his whole persona, it will be a lot more expensive. Jamie Dimon says inflation will go up and employment will shift down as economy deteriorates amid shifting tectonic plates. Wait a minute, the ninja said that. See, I don't really subscribe to the fear mongering and the doom and gloom of society and those that run big banks. This coffee's delicious. I don't believe in inflation at all. Hold on, I gotta adjust. Wait, I need another sip. Holy, what the? That thing was big. My hands feel so large now, though. Oh, maybe inflation's not a bad thing. My hands feel big. It still tastes the same. Maybe inflation isn't so bad after all. Maybe I should watch The View more often. Whoa, crap, what the fudge am I reading? Or doing? Okay, here we go. CEO Jamie Dimon warned that the economic stimulus from the pandemic has run its course, leaving consumers, ninja can't read very well, with depleted savings and raising concerns that inflation could rise while employment falls, posing a challenge for the Federal Reserve's dual mandate. You know, I don't know if you understand, but let me explain. Hold it together, ninja. You've got this. Hold on. I need a little more time. You know, there are a lot of people that would say this is fear porn and doom and gloom and clickbait. It's all true, actually. I gotta admit, it's all true. But the truth is, if you understand how it works and you buy inflation hedges like Bitcoin, silver, gold, you're just going to make a crap ton of money while everyone else fails. It says here now, JP Morgan CEO Jamie Dimon has suggested he's right. The Wall Street veteran sees inflation going up and employment rates coming down. Quick note, Jamie, have you been subscribed to the Economic Ninja channel? He's pretty smart. He does a lot of really cool things and he's been calling this for a little bit of time. Dimon suggested the upside has been brewing for some time as opposed to being symptomatic of recent volatility in economic and foreign policy. You know, a little side note, I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to Berkshire Hathaway stock. It's actually falling because they're saying, because Buffett's not part of it anymore. I don't think that's the case. See, I think most people should figure out that, it's sort of the case, but most people should figure out that Berkshire Hathaway has sold most of its stock. And it's in treasuries because it believes what Jamie Dimon's saying. So the question is, who should you follow? Should you listen to people like, the talking heads on The View or CNBC or any of those people? Like, should you listen to Jim Cramer? Type yes or no. Should you be listening to Jim Cramer right now? Or should you be following the actions of people like Jamie Dimon? There's a picture of him behind you. Just imagine Jamie Dimon. Just imagine him in your head. And he just sold for the first time ever his JP Morgan stock. Not all of it, but a good chunk of it. Why? You sell something because you believe it's not going to keep going up in the future. And you sell it in a way that doesn't create a panic. And then you follow people like Warren Buffett. He's been right all this time because he's a cycles investor, like the economic ninja. And I want every single one of you guys to be ninjas. Like this right here, this This is a cycle that only comes around every 7 to 10 years. And right now, we've got about a year and a half, 2 years left for you to make a boat ton of money. Now, the truth is you can always make money doing this stuff. Here, look, just watch this. Scan it. I dare you, scan it. Read up on it. You're going to make money. My subscribers are already making money. They're getting checks in the mail. They're getting like 12%, 18%, 36% on their money in less than a year. And normally, you got to pay stupid amounts of money to learn this crap. All right, how do you like that sales pitch? All right, don't worry, someday I'm going to show up with a fancy car. Do you want this car? You could do it too if you do that. But that's going to sell courses. Now it says here, thus far, Wall Street giants have been pleasantly surprised by robust health of consumers, which prevented the economy from free falling into a hard landing and recession. Well, the truth is, the only reason why the economy is where it's at right now is because people still are blowing through credit card debt. If you look at the average credit card debt, first off, we're at an all-time high. If you look at student loan debt, all-time high. Mortgage debt, all-time high. It's because we're all high. I guess you make marijuana legal and just spreads like everyone just gets high and does stupid stuff with money. That's the only reason the economy is where it is. What happens when you pull back on credit? That's the official sound for everything goes boom. Now, it says here, but it says the economy hasn't escaped without significant scars, with Jamie Dimon telling Morgan Stanley's U.S. Financials conference, I need to go to those conferences, this week, the mood is okay, explaining so the consumer, now this is a direct quote, so the consumer had money, wages are pretty good, unemployment is pretty good, they're spending it. All the extra money from COVID, it's kind of gone, so the lower end folks have normalized. At the upper end, he says, the consumer is still traveling and spending more money. Their jobs are there. Their home prices are way up. Their stock prices are way up. It's looking pretty good. But Dimon also noted that sentiment has fluctuated since Trump took office. Kevin, hey, did you all see Kevin's super chat? Everyone read it real quick. Hashtag tithing if you agree that tithing is the reason why most of you, just like me, are blowing up financially. Thank you, Kevin, for saying that. It's absolutely true. And most people don't understand the laws of reaping and sowing. But there's actually something else. You know what, Kevin? You brought up a really good, I'll pick that up. You brought up a really good point. You know, the law of sowing and reaping, right, goes way beyond just getting money back. What happens is it changes your mind, it changes your focus. It opens up your mind to new opportunities. You can see things that you normally couldn't see, things that were right in front of you, opportunities that are right in front of you. You know, it's funny. This is going to go a little serious for a second. Don't look. Last night, I'm on one of my master groups. And somebody asked me, they said, hey, Ninja, how can you still be positive? Are you still really positive on the outlook of what's going on with all this stuff that's going on around us that we know is bad? And I got to be honest with you. I think part of my optimism is because of, first, my belief in Jesus Christ, but also because I know that I have a promise a standing promise that says in the Bible, and you don't even have to believe in God for this to happen. This is an amazing thing, because God created it. Just when He made started spinning the earth and put the earth in motion. When you help somebody, when you sow, you get so much more back, right? And so I have so much optimism because even in my darkest times financially, when things were going wrong, the Holy Spirit started showing me how to make money, started showing me how to pay off debt. And this goes back, even after I became a millionaire, right? And everything seemed to be crumbling around me. But because I was tithing, I was able to go to the Lord and go, hey, God, you told me in your word to remind you of my merits. So, hey, I'm tithing. I'm having a rough time financially. Can you help me out? And He says, yeah, I'm going to show you some stuff. Nothing just went away that day, but He brought me through a system. And that's been an amazing ride so far. So look, this is one way, I'm not joking, this tax liens and deeds will blow your mind once you learn it. I have so many students that are emailing us, me and commenting in the comment section down below. Watch. To everyone that's taken the tax liens and deeds course, Do you think it's the greatest thing since sliced bread? Tell them down below what you think. I don't fake reviews like a lot of people do. I just want to find real people with a real heart and a real desire to educate themselves, and then go and do this. Like I tried buying these systems a long time ago, and they're thousands of bucks, and it pissed me off. So I'm like, well, I'm just going to create my own for the channel, and I'm going to charge 1/10 of it, but I'm only going to do it for a little bit of time. And the time's almost up where I'm going to raise the prices up, because I just want to help people that want to be helped. And I like people that take action, because that's the kind of person I am. I take action. I do things. There's something else too I'm about to reveal, I think in the next, I don't know when it's going to come out, but I have a system of being able to get cryptocurrency for absolutely free, like no risk. And I'm going to reveal it on my newsletter. So if you want to sign up for the newsletter, it's free. When that comes out, everyone that gets that is going to be able to literally do things. It's going to blow your mind. And I'm excited to do it because it's going to help a company that I'm a part of, that I have ownership in, and because we're building something to change the way consumers get information on what they're buying, what they're eating, and all that kind of stuff. And then we're going to pay them to do it, and it's just incredible. So if you want that information, it's going to be in the newsletter hopefully soon. We're beta testing and back testing some of the programs on how to do it, but we're going to be able to pay people in crypto for absolutely nothing. And I'm not joking, I believe this is going to change the world. If you want that course, there's a link down below, or you can scan the QR code. And I think it is going to set you on a trajectory of, I'm not joking, a guaranteed way of making money through the government, not me, the government, and money shows up in your mailbox. And you could start with as little as a couple $100. So you don't need a ton of money. Or if you got $1 million, you're gonna make a lot of money. Or you could build yourself up to $1 million. I know a guy that's, no joke, started with $300. He's making $300,000 annually doing this. So if you want it, here's the scan. Scan this or check the link down below. The sale's gonna be over pretty soon. And then once it's over, please don't email me and say, you should have done it. All right, with that being said, the Economic Ninja is out.